Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of my huge book haul. Y'all, I have all these books. I'm gonna probably drop them, to be honest with you, but I have all these books right here that I'm going to talk about. So, y'all, my name is Anika, and I love to do bookish things on Wednesday, but I decided to do more than one video because this book haul was going to be long. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome! And to my all stars, my bookish stars, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So this is the part 3 of my book haul, y'all. I have a lot of books, y'all. I didn't realize that in the last month and a half, I think it's been a month and a half, probably a month, I don't know, that I purchased 45 books. That is a lot for a girl like me. Now, have I read 45 books this year? I need to find out how many books I read. But anyway, y'all, let's get into this book haul because I already did this book haul. This was part 2 right here, and some of these, and this is part 1. So if y'all haven't seen part 1 or part 2, make sure y'all go and look at part 1 and 2 of this book haul. Y'all, this is exciting to me. I am really happy. So I'm gonna put these books down because they are really heavy. And then I'm dropping them, y'all. I'm dropping them. So let's get into this book haul. Okay, on a serious note, let's get serious. Can I get serious? Now, with this book haul, let's talk about this book. So, when I was talking on part 1 or part 2 or whatever part I was on, majority of the time I go on to Amazon and try to find books that the editors pick or Goodreads pick or bestsellers or something like that in order for me to pick books. And that's how I pick my books, y'all. Or sometimes I get them off of some of the booktubers and all of that. But majority of the time I go to Amazon because sometimes I don't want to have spoilers or whatever. But I do get some advice from some of the booktubers out there, and some of these books, like my older books, like the ones that I'm doing right now are the ones that I went on Amazon. Now the other books that I have like on this shelves, I probably got them from booktubers, but y'all, we getting into this. So How to Fail at Flirting, and Denise Williams. And sometimes, y'all, I buy 1 or 2 books. Now this is going to be the first book that I'm going to read by Denise Williams, but you know I had to pick up another one. But let's talk about this one first. So this is called How to Fail at Flirting. Can you fail at flirting? What is this about? I know this is a romance, contemporary romance book, of course, because y'all know I love romance. But anyway, let's move me down a little bit because, yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. When her failing department lands on the university chopping block, Professor Naya Turner's friend convinced her to shed her frumpy cardigan for an evening on the town. For one night, her focus was strayed from her demanding job, and she's tackled a new kind to-do list. When she meets a charming stranger in town on business, he presents the perfect opportunity to check off the items on her list. Let the guy buy her a drink, check. Try something new, check. A new string attached hookup, check. Almost. Jake makes her laugh and challenge Naya to rebuild her confidence, which was left toppled by her abusive ex-boyfriend. Soon she's flirting with the chance at a more serious romantic relationship, except nothing can be that easy. The complicated strings attached to her dating Jake might destroy her career. Let's find out why. Why would it destroy her career? We need to find out in How to Fail at Flirting by Denise Williams. Okay, so there's another book by Denise Williams. The Fastest Way to Fall. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know if I seen this book on Amazon that said something. I don't know, but hey, why not get another book by her? And I didn't read the first book. Maybe I should have read the first book to see if I like this author. Then I'll get the second book. But we'll see how this book will go. Okay, this is about Britta Colby works for a lifestyle website, and when she's tasked to write about her experience with a new body positive fitness app that includes personal coaching, she knows it's a major opportunity to prove she should write for the site full time. Okay, a CEO of the My Fitness app, Wes Lawson, finally has the financial security he grew up without, but despite his success, his floundering love life and complicated family situation leave him feeling isolated and unfulfilled. He decides to go back to what he loves, coaching. Britta heard his first new client and they click immediately. Let's see if they have a romance, because this is a contemporary romance. So let's see if Wes and Britta get together. But, The Fastest Way to Fail. So we'll see how this book is. If you have read any of Denise Williams' books, let me know. Okay, so we have Pardon My Frenchie. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Is this a contemporary romance book? Of course. So, Pardon My Frenchie. Let's see. For Anastasia Wright, juggling her successful doggy daycare. Oh, this is about dogs. Barkingham Palace, which taking care of her teen twin sisters is a lot. But let's get even more chaotic when the antics of her adorable French bulldog and poodle Bessie go viral on social media. Okay, and things are about to get worse. Thad Sims is not a dog person, of course. He's bravely a person's person. But after his grandmother is transferred to a living facility that doesn't accept pets, the former army I'm getting all these army books. Officer agrees to care for her annoying standard poodle. Her first move is taking Puddles out of daycare. That's his first move, sorry. Now Anastasia, beloved Duchess, is on her companion. Social media is outraged, and Anastasia, why am I saying Anastasia? Ashanti. Her name is Ashanti, right? Where I get Anastasia from? Ashanti. Did I say that in the beginning? I don't know. Y'all know I'm just getting the words all wrong. Anastasia business hanging in the balance, and her only option is to somehow make nice with the surely sexy Thad. Why Thad want to take the dog away? They were getting good at doing this social media thing. Men, what do we do with them? Anyway, so that is by Farah. Rashawn, I think that's how you say her last name. Now, Christina Forrest. Y'all know I have read a Christina Forrest book. I can't tell you I read a Christina Forrest book. I know I did, but I can't tell you what the book right now that I read. But is this a contemporary book? I think so. Romance book? I don't know. But I don't know how, now that I found you, I don't know. Christina Forrest. I just looked up Christina Forrest's other books. Following her footsteps, her uber famous grandma, 18-year-old Evie. Is Evie a good popular name for books? Jones is posed to be a Hollywood next big star. That is, until a close friend's betrayal leads her being blacklisted. To save her floundering career, Evie must make a public appearance with America's most beloved actress, her grandma, Gigi, aka the Ellen Conway. The only problem, days before Evie is to present her grandma with an honorary award in front of Hollywood's elite, Gigi does the unthinkable. She disappears. Now, why would your grandma do that to you? With her comeback on the line, Evie reluctantly enlists the help of the last person she sees Gigi before she vanishes. Milo Williams, a cute musician Evie isn't sure she can trust. And Evie and Milo conduct a manhunt against the New York City. Romance and adventures abound while Evie makes a surprising discovery about her grandma and herself. Okay, so this is about a 18-year-old. This would be really cute for my daughter, but I want to see how I like it. To be honest with you, this is by Christina Forrest, but I read a Christina Forrest book before. I can't tell you what it was. I probably need to look and see Christina. So, I don't know. I know I read her book before. Let's see, what book is that? I just want to, oh, I know. Wait a minute. The Neighbor Favor. And the partner plot. Can I get it together? Can I get the words out of my mouth? Okay, so this book came out actually in 2020, y'all. And I don't know. Is it I'm trying to think. It's a young adult book. But you know what? I'm young. I'm young. I'm gonna still read it though. I'm young. Young at heart. Anyway. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so this next author, I read 2 out of 3 of her books. And I have to finish reading the last book, and I will read it this month, September. But Christina C. Jones wrote The Wright Brothers. So I read 2 out of 3 books, like I stated. So I wanted to get some other books by her as well. So I got Covet and Behind the Scenes. So I don't know what these books are about, but this is really probably a short read right here. It's 97 pages. Coveted. For long as she can remember, Aseline, I guess that's how you said the name, has felt as if she was living a life not her own. Confined to a ill-fitting, somewhat empty existence, one she comes to terms with. Now, though, something is wrong. She can't see it. She can't touch it. But something sinister's in there, lurking in the shadows, determined to consume her if she lets it. Okay, all right. And it's kind of hard to kind of read the back of it. But, yeah. Christina Jones. I love her books. Her books are funny. The Wright brothers, I love them because they're funny. They're funny books to me. And this is Behind the Scenes by Christina C. Jones. I think these are her early writings of her books. I'm not sure, but this came out in 2020. The other one came out, I don't know. It doesn't say. It actually doesn't say, y'all. Let's see. This one came out August 24th of 2024. Are you serious? Or maybe that's what it says. But anyway, Behind the Scenes. Perfect, privileged, strong, spoiled, uptight, useless. Is there any one thing Perry and Logan have in common? It's their ability to invite snap judgment based on a shallow view of who they are. Logan is a privileged only daughter of a respectable family whose legacy runs long indeed. Perry is a moody orphan, son of a big screen royalty who couldn't possibly live up to the prestige of his pedigree. or maybe not. Perhaps they're just two people trying to navigate the pressures of the world. So, romance book, I'm gonna see how that is. I do love her other two books. I need to read the third one, and then I'll get into her other books. Okay, so the next book that I want to talk about is Outdrawn. Outdrawn is by Dania Gray. I think that's how you say her name. This is about Noah's Blues finally got her foot in the door after clawing her way to the top of the charts with her web comic. She garnered enough attention to earn a full-time position as a comedy that relaunches the cult classic comedy Queen Lisha. Queen Lisha is predicted to be an instant bestseller with movie deals already in the making, and things are falling into place. There's no way to go but up as soon as she gets one person out of her way. Sage Montgomery has always been the best artist in every building she stepped foot in. Raw talent gotten her webcomic to the top of the charts every month for the past 8 years. She's been the best for the longest she can remember. Sure, her career has plateaued, but that can be fixed with a big name comic release. She was promised full creative control over Lisha. What she got was a shared credit with the one artist who's been breathing down her neck since college, the one artist who has been fighting chance of being better than her. Sage and Noah have to work as a team, or at least appear to work as a team. They thought their hardest part of the relaunch would be drawing together, but that's easy in comparison to resisting their feelings for each other. So that is Outdrawn by Dina Gray. Then I also got Here to Stay by Adriana Herrera. I think that's how you say her name. Y'all can see it on the screen. Okay, so this is going to be a contemporary romance. She moved to Dallas with her boyfriend, who ended up ditching her and running back to New York after a few weeks. Oh my gosh. Left with a massive, by New York standards anyway, apartment at a car lease in the scorching Texas heat. And y'all know Texas is hot, just like in Georgia. Julia is struggling, except that's not completely true. Running the charity foundation of one of the most iconic high fashion department stores in the world's and serious life goals. It's more than enough to make her want to stick it out down south. The only monkey wrench in Julia's plan is a blue-eyed, smart-mouthed consultant that the store hired to take them public. So of course, this is a contemporary romance about Julia, and he's Rocco is a New Yorker as well, and so we'll see how this plays. Here to Stay. I don't know. I found this on Amazon too. Okay, Business Not As Usual by Sharon C. Cooper. I don't know if I read anything about her. This is a contemporary romance as well. I'm not going to get into deep with this book or the rest of the book, but this is a book that I also picked up and this is also in Los Angeles, and I love the name. The name is Dreamy Daniels. I love that name. And Carter Redford. So it's about an actress and growing up with a father and an A-list actor and socialite mother. Venture capitalist Carter Redfield lives in the world of the rich and famous. And then Dreamy Daniels, the mantra that gets her through is I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I'm lovable, and I'm a lottery winner. That is so funny. But they We'll see how their romance ends up. Okay, The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. Now, I think I can't remember if I read any books by her. I really don't know. But I heard of her, and I probably got a book by her on my shelf. But yeah, we'll see what this book is. It's a romance, it's weakness, and Jasmine Allen doesn't have time for either. A longtime cynic, Jasmine is the queen of one night things, and then she meets a man. She have all these rules, and the thing about it is, when you have rules, you know they'll never last, right? Some of the rules you just put out the door, but she has a lot of rules. So we'll see how this contemporary romance ends up. Okay, so let's see. On the Hustle, Adrienne, I got another book by her. So the other book, On the Hustle, what was the other book that I had by her? I can't remember. I did have another book. Oh, it was called Here to Stay. So these are the books that was on the editor's list, so I decided to pick them up. This is about an Olympic swimmer, and Alba has had enough of his ridiculous demands of cold shoulders. And Theo is a former Olympic swimmer, and heirs to a bona fide real estate empire. He also about as warm as a fuzzy as a New York City winter and quiet, frankly. Let's see. When opportunity knocks, she decides to put herself first at once, which means leaving her demanding boss and relative behind. So we'll see. Her new life is in Dallas. Seems like everything Alba ever wanted until she meets Theo and turn up in the Lone Star State with an offer she simply can't refuse. So we'll see On the Hustle. And she's one of the best sellers. And we'll see how that book is and compared to this book. So we'll see. These are new authors to me, so I'm getting into different things. Even if the sky is falling, I can't read. I can't sing, y'all. But I don't know what this book is about. It's an international warning. Siren accident goes off, convincing everyone that the meteor shower may just be the end of the life, and they know is 6 couples, friends, exes, crushes, and rivals must take shelter. Let's see what this is all about. Filled with humor, heat, and hope, these are collections of interconnection, multicultural stories by acclaimed authors. So there are different authors in here that wrote this book, which is Lane Clark, Farrah Heron, Taj McCoy, Cherish Reed, Sarah Smith, and Denise Williams. So Denise Williams, did I have a Denise Williams in here? I did have a Denise Williams in here. Did I? Yeah, so I did have a Denise Williams in here. So, yeah, different authors wrote. Those were, how many authors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 authors put this book together. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so Haunted Ever After by Jean DeLuca. So I wanted to get a book, for the fall, haunted book. This is a contemporary romance book, so we'll see how this goes. I won't read this anytime soon. I'll probably read it in October, but this is based in Florida, Orlando. So we'll see how this book goes. Have y'all read this, Haunted Ever After? But it was one of the best sellers, editors pick, so that's why I pick it up. But I won't go into the back of it because this video is going to be long. Now, The next book was off Oprah's Book Club 2023, and it says "Hello, Beautiful." Look at the cover. I don't know anything about this book. I heard that it was really good. It was an editor's choice. It was Oprah's Book Club for 2023. And I don't know if is it a thriller book, y'all? I don't know. But when I was reading it on Amazon, I really thought that it was going to be a good book. It says Williams Waters grew up in the house silenced by tragedy where her parents could hardly bear to look at him, much less love him. So when he meets a spirited and ambitious Julia in his freshman year of college, it is as if the world has lit up around him. With Julia comes her family, and she and her 3 sisters are inseparable. Savvy, the family dreamer, the happiest with her nose in a book. Cecilia is a free-spirited artist, and Emilian, I think how you say this name, practically takes care of them all. So, yeah. So, but then darkness from William's past surfaced, jeopardizing not only Julia's careful, orchestrated plan for their future, but their sisters' unshakable devotion to one another. The result in a catastrophe family rift that changes their lives for generations, with the loyalty that once rooted them by strong enough to draw them back together when it matters most. So we'll see how this book is. Hello, Beautiful. I love the cover of this book. So we'll see how that book goes. Now, I did get Kayla Perrins, I think that's how you say her name. What's Done in the Dark and We'll Never Tell. So I don't know if this is a series or not. I'm trying to see. I picked these up too from... No, this is not a series, so we'll see. And it's big writing too, I like it. Sandra James is a man stealer. So this We'll Never Tell is a man stealer. It's a sport to her. A game that she always wins. As a pledge of her executive Alpha Sigma Phi sorority, she should know her place and know not to throw herself at a sister's boyfriend. Oh my gosh. But she marks a new target. Henry's fiance Phoebe, and her sorority sister Miranda and Camelia decided to teach Sandra a lesson one night, a lesson that involved humiliation but nothing more. But unexpected, the event turned deadly, and the 3 women find themselves facing 3 new rules. Never mention what happened that night, protect each other, and tell no one. Yet, when a murderer comes calling, they each discover that rules are meant to be broken. Okay. This says compelling, a great cliffhanger, tells of suspense. Don't miss it. Okay, so let's see what this one is about. What's Done in the Darkness. Jada Black wins, feels like she's losing her mind after burying both her parents and being left by her boyfriend for her scheming best friend. Of course, she totally loses it. At college graduation, she confronts her man, slapped her best friend, her BFF, then crashes her car. Now everyone thinks she's crazy, even her sister, who convinced Jade to take a job in a beautiful, restful Key West. At first, Key West is everything Jade could hope for. The lime margaritas are heaven on earth. Her boss at the coffee shop, Katrina, is friendly as can be, and a gorgeous stranger named Brian is just a thing to help Jade forget her ex. But Why is a crime writer asking so many questions? Why does Katrina explode into fits of rage? And why is a killer lurking in the shadows, ready to kill again? No one knows what's done in the darkness, but Jade knows she's not crazy. She's next. All right, y'all. Okay, so this concludes part 3 of my bookish haul, y'all. I have all these books. I'm so excited. And so, in the next coming months, I could be reading some of these, or maybe in 2025. I don't know, because right now it's September. Can I read all of these books by the end of the year? No, I'm not going to be. I'll be honest with you. I know, but I wanted to get them. So I hope that y'all enjoyed all 3 of part 1, 2, and 3. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, go back and check those out of all the books that I have. So thank y'all so much for joining me in this book haul. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited to get into all of these books, but y'all, I'm so excited that you have joined me in my shenanigans of reading romance book and now thriller books. And y'all, guess what? Fantasy. Yes. Okay, so if you've seen all 3 videos, make y'all sure that y'all comment at the bottom. Make sure y'all like this video. Help a girl out by subscribing to her channel. Yes, I have so much content. I have, you know, my business on here. I have all of the things. I didn't want to do a separate book book YouTube channel. I just wanted to keep everything the same because this is my life. Books, journaling, planning, business, all of this is a part of Anika's creative plans. So y'all take care, and I will see y'all on my next video. Peace.